Hello, friends. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert is finally off the air after 33 years of being on the air, started by David Letterman, and then it went to Stephen Colbert. Now, the iconic Late Show TV show is off the air. And it's only off the air because of stupid, dumb Donald Trump and the MAGA CBS. If it wasn't for CBS, if it wasn't for dumb Donald Trump, I think this show would still be going on. But these people, especially CBS, they're I don't know. I don't know. CBS used to be my favorite news network. Like I've been watching CBS News all my life. Like I think they were the best. You know, every time they do the journalistic or investigative journalist reports, I pay attention. I watched 60 Minutes from from my beginning. So from the 90s, I always tune in to watch the show, to listen to those fantastic personalities. And also, CBS had this beautiful show, 48 Hours, and that show is all about true crime, and I love true crime. And I would tune in every time they had it on. And then with Letterman, Letterman is the iconic, apart from Johnny Carson, Letterman is the iconic late night king. All these, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers, Jon Stewart, John Oliver, all these people, they cannot hold a candle to David Letterman. So David Letterman, I would even add Jay Leno. David Letterman is the iconic late night king. All these people, all these big names, they truly respect David Letterman, even after all these years. So David Letterman had that show for until it was taken off, until he basically retired. And then Stephen Colbert took over. And for me, with Stephen Colbert, I only really just watched him when he was part of The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. He was a correspondent. He was, like a reporter coming in to do his segments. And he would basically play different characters. And he's really funny. For me, I like him playing all these different characters. He's really funny playing all these different characters. And then when he had his own spin-off, the Colbert Report, he's even more funnier. I love the way he did the interviews with the different people and his segments when he's talking about a certain topic. It's hilarious. But when he moved on to The Late Show, I didn't really watch him because personally, I don't think it was the same. It wasn't as he wasn't as funny. There's a lot of nice segments when on the Late Show, but I wasn't watching him religiously. I watch Jimmy Kimmel religiously. I like Jimmy Kimmel. He's like my favorite, and Jon Stewart. Uh, these guys right now are my favorite. I watch them all the time. But still, I think Stephen Colbert did not deserve to be fired from his show. And he only got fired because he made a joke. He made a joke. And at this last month, celebrating his last month on air, Stephen Colbert brought all these music artists and big Hollywood stars, from Oprah to whoever. All these big stars, they come on the show, talk about how great Stephen Colbert is. And Bruce Springsteen, the boss, he came on and he sang that Minnesota song that he made. And Bruce Springsteen he said, Stephen Colbert is the only man to lose his job because he insulted the president because of a joke that the president did not like. And it's true. If it wasn't for thin skinned, dumb Donald Trump, I think Stephen Colbert would still have his show. It would not be taken off the air. So it's sad for Stephen Colbert, but I think Stephen Colbert is not done. You know, I don't know what he's gonna do next, but I think he's gonna continue because I think now that he's in the scope of the White House, he's in the scope of dumb Donald Trump. I think he's gonna use this momentum to start another show. I don't know, and he has a lot of audience. Millions of people are gonna move over and watch his new show. So I don't think he's done. Like I said, I don't know what he's gonna do next, but it's been a ride for him. I think I've been like the Daily Show has been airing clips, or they have clips of all footage of Stephen Colbert when he was on the show, the Daily Show, and they put all these funny segments of him on their YouTube channel. I watched it. He's hilarious. Like it's going way back to 2000, 2004. Stephen Colbert is hilarious. Um, so it was good to see all those old footage. But I feel sad for him. I feel sad for his employees, the people who control the camera, the sound people, the floor people, the audience people, the editors, everybody that works for the show. You know, hopefully they will continue being in the business. But for Stephen Colbert, he's done for now. It's been a sad time. Thank you very much.